Welcome back, all you traditional knife enthusiasts from around the world, to Baxter's Blades. You're entering the Tiger Pit. Well, we have a buck knife unboxing today, and this is an exclusive to Hill Cutlery. I have not seen them at the buck website or anywhere else for that matter. That's why I decided to pick this one up. It is the new 301 Made in USA Stockman C301, and it's red RD synthetic, red synthetic, manufactured the 14th of August 2025. Let's take a look. These run $75.95, the same price as the acetal copolymer, gray, black, blue. They have released the wood ones in ebony, and wow, and another exotic wood, but they're kind of pricey. I think they're in the 90s, and so I decided I would go with this bright, they call it fire red acetal copolymer, 3 back springs, made in USA, 301 Stockman, nickel silver bolsters, no brass on it. 420 high carbon stainless steel. You have the clip. You can see buck 301 USA. And well, it doesn't say 420 anywhere else. It is a hollow grind. These are 4 inches closed. You have the sheep's foot and their spade blade. Wow, look at the grind on that. That tip has some serious grind. Do they mash it up on the other side? Not so much. Well, the good thing is buck knives always come very sharp. Very cool to add this to my collection. Like I said, they're $75.95. I did get a discount. I ordered a couple of knives and used a discount code. And I was going to pick up the blue one of these. But like I said, I was holding out for the wood ones, and then they came in pricier than I really wanted to spend for a buck Stockman. But this being a limited edition with the awesome shield, the fire red, I wanted to pick it up. And you can get these at Red Hill. Like I said, I think these were produced to build up to their Bourbon and Blades, which is happening this coming weekend. Chuck Buck's going to be there to autograph, and with a special engraving tool. Now, they made a limited run of 1 of 100 with Bourbon and Blades written on the blades. I think those are going to be the same price. They're going to be at the store event, and I'm sure if they have any left over, you might be able to find them on the website. Bands in Radcliffe, Kentucky, Saturday, September 6th, free concert, Bourbon and Blades. I do know Big Red EDC, Stacy's Bolsters Blade, Byron Kennedy are going to that event. Unfortunately, I will not be able to make it. What other paperwork we got here? Yeah, some Bear & Son Halloween editions. And, oh, well, here it is. Fire Red 301 Stockman, $75.95. Yeah, like I said, I did not see these on their website. You can get the blue, the gray, the black for the same price. But a chance of getting an exclusive, which comes in this awesome Pro box, I wanted to jump on it. Because there's probably a limited amount of these made. It's not 1 of 100. But if you get the Bourbon and Blades version, it is. No half stops on this. My very first USA made buck Stockman. Now, if you watch my channel, you know I have the 371. This is the Chinese made in burlwood with brass bolsters, no brass liners. I did notice a difference though. is that the USA made one, the bolsters and liners are one piece, and here they are two separate pieces. And then you can see the difference in the blade grind, completely different from their Chinese made. I would like to compare this. You can see the spay blades, or actually, wow. So the sheep's foot comes out of the end on the Chinese one, and the spay blade comes out of the same end as the clip point, but that is opposite on the USA made ones. You can see the spay comes out of the end here, completely two different spay blades. And well, let's compare the sheep's foot. Blade stock does look about the same. Let's put some of these blades away. I'm gonna stab myself. Very cool addition. I'm really glad I got this. Like I said, $75 is pretty pricey. I generally will spend that. The most I've spent for a case 75 pattern, which is bigger than this. One of my go-to Stockmans. But in the pocket today, I'm actually carrying the case 47 6.5 bone stag Stockman. So I wanted to do a comparison here. Compare the clip points. Now this is 3 7/8. I do believe the buck, they say 4 inches. My Chinese 371 is a 1/16 shy of 4 inches. Let me get above this so I can see here. Right at the end there. Yeah, I'd say this one is 4 inches. So an 1/8 larger than the 47 Stockman. Check-in blade stock here. You can see that the case has a little bit thinner blade stock. The buck has some swedging on the show side, but no swedging on the pile side. Compare sheep's foot. You can see the blade stock difference. Let's compare the spay blade. Now this has a little smudge on it from opening up the package. Big difference in spay blades here. You can see the case has a downward cant and the buck has a more pronounced tip to it. And again, big difference in the blade stock. And now both 3 back springs, you can see that the case is actually thinner, probably because it does have some thinner blade stock to it. Well, I'd say these are about the same price. I do believe these are about $75, maybe more or less, depends on where you get them. These are only in the lower 20s, I do believe. You can get this burl wood at the Buck website. It's kind of exclusive to their website. You can find it on Amazon, but on Amazon, it's basically the Buck dealer. Well, interesting. I will have to look up the Buck year codes because these both have the same year on it. This says it was made in 2025. I'll have to verify that state code is a 2025. It may be older blade stock. So I was wrong. This isn't my first USA made Buck Stockman. I do have the Buck exclusive 301, but is a 2-bladed Stockman. And that is a limited edition with CPM 154 steel and green paper stone inlays. I'll go get that real quick if I haven't buried it in my stuff. Okay, well, I'm back. It is buried away, tucked away, packed up for the big move already. But yeah, you can go back and watch that video. It's essentially the same, except it has brass bolsters, 2 back springs, and 2 blades. The sheep's foot comes out of the backside here, and beautiful green paper stone on it. I guess I could do a paper cut test. Let's see if I can do this behind the camera here. Nice and sharp, like always from the buck factory. Well, thank you for joining me in the tiger pit for this buck, USA made, 301 Stockman in fire engine red. Synthetic. Let's get a closer look at that shield now. It's encased, and so it's very smooth. The 2 pins here are spun, they are not flush. Looking at the back springs, it looks like there may be some gaps, but when I was holding this up to the light, I didn't see any gaps. I see 0 light through it, so pretty tight fit and finish. Everything is smooth in the closed position. I guess I could check the open position. Yeah, really well done, buck. What a great offering. Very nice to get this exclusive from Hill Cutlery. Thank you so much for joining me in the tiger pit for this buck exclusive unboxing. You all stay sharp, be kind, and take chances. Take care.